So this is our farm, what you guys are seeing. So far I've showed you guys the mushroom production. I showed you guys the sapling production, the rice sapling production. We have our crops. Like these are, I did do a little bit off stream. Things were a little bit disorganized, so I was trying to get things back on track. So what I got planned for today is I want to get into these fields, uh, get these fields harvested. We need some money. We're running low on funds. We've got about 23,000 up there, as you guys can see. This one here is canola. It's growing. We have one other canola field, I believe. We have. Gonna run over there and double check, but I think that's canola. Yeah, it is. And then also we have here, like I said, we have our productions. So we got mushroom and our rice sapling productions, and then of course we have our rice fields. So this has been fertilized and planted, so we got 100% fertilized, 100% yield bonus. This should give us some good rice out of here, which will be great. And then once we get more into productions, we'll find out what we're going to do with this rice. We may sell some. We may very soon get into our production. But for now, I think what I want to look at is what are we going to look at for building? I'm not sure what we're going to put on our farm. I'm just going to look at the construction menu here, see what we've got. Our farm right now is pretty basic. Basically what comes with pretty much what comes with the game when you start it out. So, like as I said, we've got, this view is actually great for looking up here. This is our rice fields. This here is our canola field. This here is also one of our canola fields. So we got that. This is the building mode that we're in. I'm just going to take a look at some stuff here. We got a shed, farm barn, jack. I'm just going to take a quick look and see if there's anything that pops out that we may need. So under sheds, I don't think we're going to need anything right now. Silos for this time. At this time, I don't really think we need much either. We have silos there that we're not even using yet. This here is it's a really good hay shed. It's a mod, I believe. This one, that's the one I'm thinking of. I believe that one's a mod, in the mod hub. But as far as I know, that's the mod hub. And then you install this one. It's kind of basically an auto load storage for hay. And you can store grass, all that kind of stuff. So you got our silo extensions. We've got constructables. So we got building log cabin. We've got small petrol tank. I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna list them all off. I'll just kind of run through them a little bit. You guys can see what's there. Some of these are mods. Some of them are, like this buying station is a mod. I'll just run through quick and show you guys what we got. Some of them are already using, like this water tank. Weather station improves the weather forecast available to your farm. Not right now because we're kind of low on funds, but I will place this down. I'm not exactly certain what it does, but anything that improves something that we're doing would be great. This machine here, we're going to have to buy it because I do like to maintain our equipment. Vehicle workshop, that's always good to have. Some of the mods that I've downloaded already are things that I believe we're going to need, or things that I want to use at some point. They got some farmhouses. We've got factories, some selling points, greenhouses. Greenhouses are something I think we're going to get more into. I love that you just put something in and you take something out. There's not really much else to do. That's it makes it nice and easy. That's the good thing about greenhouses. So for cultivation, I guess we have our grapevine. I've never really gotten into the grapes or the olives. And you got rice field. So I guess we're going to have to place down some rice fields if we want to expand it. But I've never really gotten into any of that. Grapes, olives, or rice. I have done what we have here. So this is all going to be kind of a learning process. So we got, in this menu here, we've got our cows, horses, pigs, sheep, chickens, bees, and others. So that would be dog. I feel like we need a dog. A small shed often built in the shape of a house to shelter a dog. Okay. So you know what? I'm going to get us a dog. Let's see if I can find a... I feel like right here may be a good area to put. Actually. Put his house over here. I mean, he's actually going to run wherever, right? But, let's really check it out first and see if that's an ideal area. Over here is going to be bad because we're going to have stuff in the way. This area, for some reason, is restricted. It would be cool to put him right here. I'd like to put him. But we can't. So yeah, I guess. I mean, we could put him over here to guard our stuff. Could put him over here. Too close to the road. Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to put him where I initially said, here, just on the side of the house. It's probably as good a place as any. Okay, I'll set him down right there. Let's go meet our dog. $2,500 for that dog. You better, earn his keep. Viking is our dog's name. I'm not sure if we can change that name. We may at some point change it. Right now, I'm not too concerned about it. But I will hit L3 to fill his bowl. Okay. He likes to play. Oh, he's sleeping. He ate. Alright, well, I'll let him. Oh, I could get enough. Get into guard mode. But okay, we'll let our dog be. Not too concerned about what Grandpa has to say at the moment, because we talked to him not that long ago. Doesn't look like he says too much different. So I think we've got 20,000. Do we spend some money, you guys? If you guys have an opinion of something I should be doing on the farm, if you have a step you would suggest to improve the farm or anything like that, let me know. I really like the input. It's it's good to have you guys' input and gives me ideas of what to do. All right, I think right now what I'm gonna do is I know that it's like midday or early morning actually. It's 6:18 in the morning, and but all we've done today was buy a dog. But if you look at where we stand in work-wise, what we got to do is um, pretty much we're waiting. We're playing the waiting game. So I'm going to look at the crop, okay, growth. That's what I want to see here. So as for growth, we have crops that are growing. That's all we've got. Um, so really all we got to do is sleep and wait. We don't have any money to buy any more fields that we could start working at this point. Um, I don't think right now is a good time to buy any more machines or equipment. I'd like to have a little bit more money in the bank before we start getting into that. So I think right now is a good time. It's just we're gonna go sleep. Just skip a day, basically is what I'm trying to do. Or skip a month, I guess we're skipping. Go sleep. So L3, and I want to wake up. I think we're gonna try 6 this time. So normally I've been going 5:30, but it's usually too dark. So we're gonna go 6 and see. All right. So now that we've slept, let's take a look at what we got. So growth, it looks like we got work to do, folks, which is perfect. That's what I wanted to do. That's where I wanted to get. Looks like we've got field 27, 28, 30, and 31. They all need work. That is fantastic. So I I am feeling my best when there is work to do on the farm. If we're working on the farm, we're making money on the farm. Okay, we got this field. Look at it. Just all this beautiful canola we have to harvest. When it is harvested, I'm going to take it over and put it in put it in our silo until we decide what we're going to do with it. And we'll take it from there. So I'm going to grab our harvester here. Big beast of a machine we got here. And I think they actually start you out with a really nice harvest. Look at that thing. That's a heck of a machine. So I'm going to hop in. I'm going to get moving. And I think for this field at least, I'm going to harvest it myself. So to do so, I'm going to lower the header. Want to turn it off? Just drive ahead and that's it. One thing, I don't think it's one, yeah, that's what I thought. I was just going to double check to make sure I'm not wrong, but I didn't think canola was a crop that you could do straw swath with. So if you guys see something that you suggest, like if I forget to do straw swath or something in a crop that we can do that with, if you guys think I should do something else that I'm not doing, just let me know. See how much canola we can get out of here. And, what do you guys think I should put in this field next? I'm trying to think of the crop that should go through next. Put canola because it was just something that worked. I'm not dealing with seasons at the time, so don't worry about that. You can use whatever you want. That's basically the way I like to play the game because it does open up gives us a little bit more leeway on what we grow and when we grow it. You guys think we'll be able to harvest this whole field, or we're going to have to get the truck and unload at some point? Done one pass of the outside. We're about 13% still. Could be close, I think. I'll just keep going and see what we get out of here. Looking good, guys. Looking good. And after this, once I get this field all harvested, I will grab our cultivator. I'm not going to cultivate the field myself, but I'll put somebody else cultivating it, and I will go harvest the next field. As for what we're going to do here, we will decide that. I guess. I really don't know. So many options, guys. If somebody could give me an idea, it would be great. Not sure what we want to do. In there. I like when things are just going nice and smooth. Looking nice and clean, organized. What more do you want? What more do you need? Good. Pull up along back here. flip around, take this last bit here up. May not be able to get the last little bit on this here, but we'll be pretty close. I'm not sure if we will. Maybe we will. I think we got it. I think we got it, folks. So our harvester is now 42% full. So that didn't give us a heck of a lot. Just lift our header, and I'm going to turn off our machine. The harvester. Drive over to the next field. We're gonna harvest that next field as well. But before I do that, I think I want to do, see if I can get over here. I wanted to get over there before traffic got in the way. This field here was not planted perfectly. It was seeded at a time where things were a little frustrating. So I didn't worry about that little bit there. When we seed it the next time, we're going to do it in a way that it's done nicely and properly and it's nice and clean. So I jumped over this tractor here because I'm going to grab this cultivator. Cultivate that field. And meanwhile, one at it. That field there to go and work. We'll leave it. Grab this here, and take it over, and set it down. And I'm going to hire a worker on it because this is probably going to be the busier worker. Everything we got going on, he's going to be the busiest. Because he's got all the fields to work. So I'm going to set this guy here. I'm going to press and hold circle to see what his working path is. We've got a working width of 4 meters. Number of headlands is set to 4. Working the headlands is set to on. He's going to start with the up and down. And he's going to skip no lines. Which is perfect. That's what I want to do. So I will press circle. I'm just going to tap circle. Just so he starts. And let him go. Perfect. So we don't need that. We don't need that. Time being, we don't need that little guy. We do need this. This is the machine we're looking for. This machine is about, his maintenance bar there is about half full. I'm going to drive him down to one of our fields, rice fields. I'm going to get him harvesting because he could be doing that while I am harvesting the canola. Might as well get him. You know what? I'm gonna actually drive down. I think there's one more down here. Yes, I believe that's ours as well. So I might as well get him working this. Work the furthest field. That can't be good for the machine maintenance. So I'm just going to drive on here. I'm going to just set them down. And again, I'll press and hold circle. So we got a 2 meter working width. He's going to do 3 headlands. Our working, he's going to work the headlands. You could set it on or off. Mine's set to on, so he will work the headlands. He's going to start with the headlands, and he's going to skip no lines. So I'll press X because that for me is good. I will press circle. Let him do his thing. So currently we have him working this field. We have this guy here working on this field. We have this harvester that I'm going to be running. I think that's pretty much what we've got at the moment. Let me know in the chat if you guys can hear me okay. I have had some issues with the volume, but I believe we've fixed that. I don't know if that's withered rice or if that's what that is. I do have withering set off. It's supposed to be set off. I have weeds set to off. All that kind of stuff is supposed to be set to off. But the past couple of crops I've had have shown up some withered rice. Now, I don't know if that's because I haven't kept an eye on the water levels. I was told that you might have to keep an eye on the water levels when you're doing the rice, but I'm not too concerned about it. We're gonna make enough money off of the rice, even if we lose a little bit due to withering. If our crop is not 100%, that's fine. We will work towards getting it to 100%. Obviously, we want the best harvest out of every harvest we do, but for now, we're not going to worry too much about that. If you look, this guy's doing a pretty good job, so I'm gonna just let him do his thing, and we'll worry about the rest of that when we're done. Right now, I'm gonna hop back in this harvester here, and I'm going to harvest this crop. So I'm going to have to lower the header by pressing circle. And I am going to also turn on the harvester by pressing square. It's easy as that. Maybe old school when it comes to Farming Simulator, but this is probably my favorite machine to run at the time. I do like doing the other crops that are kind of newer, but I like personally to run these machines and hire for the others. That's not to say that I'm not going to run some of the machines myself, like the newer stuff, and I have already. But for the time being, I like to run these ones myself as much as possible. Like the older stuff, like the seeder and the harvester, the older stuff that's been around for the history of Farming Simulator, pretty much. Okay, we're looking good. I can't wait to see what kind of money we get out of all of these. I'm thinking we may end up selling all of this. All of the canola, all of the rice that we get off the produce. But I'm just gonna, I think, put it in silo there. Make the final choice later, once we deal with everything that we got going on. I don't think I'm going to make any more rice fields for now. I believe you can make rice fields from what I've seen, but this is all stuff we're going to learn as we go. For those of you who don't know, I've been playing Farming Simulator for quite a while. I've been playing since Farming Simulator 15, I believe, was the first time it was the first one that I enjoyed. But it might have been earlier than that, but that one is the one I remember playing. But I haven't played for quite some time though. Looking good. Looking good. This field in front of us is probably one of the first ones we're going to buy when it comes to buying property. That may be one that we look into. I mean, it kind of makes sense buying that one because it's so close to the ones that we already own. But I don't think we're going to be buying crops just yet, so we got a bit before we have to worry about that, but it has crossed my mind already. I don't even know what the property would cost, but just thinking ahead a little, that's kind of where my head's going. I don't know what I'm thinking. Just to save a step, and because I mean it's right there. Once I harvest this, I'm not going to bother with our truck. I'm gonna pull right up to our silo and just gonna empty this harvester right into the silo. It saves on work and time. I'm saying this without even knowing if that's gonna work. I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's still able to do that. I haven't even tried it yet in FS25, but I have done it in the past in other farming simulators. Should be able to do it. That field in front of us there is a really nice field, good size. I like the shape of it. I think it would make for easy working. This one here is a bit of an odd shape, but it works. Okay, and that's all we have to do here. So I'm going to turn off the harvester. I'm going to lift the header. Just going to drive, like I said, straight out to this silo here. As we get closer to it, I will pipe out. See if I can, without making a mess, hopefully just dump this into our silo. This can work. Looks good. We may have spilled a little there, but we don't have any loss, so we're okay. Empty this guy out. Because as far as I know, I'm pretty sure that's all we have for canola fields. So we'll just leave that here. I like that we're able to store some goods. Right, we'll pipe in, and we can put this guy away for the time being. I'm going to take, once I park this where it belongs, I'm going to take that truck, and I'm going to take it over to our rice, our worker working in the rice field there. Park this nicely without taking up too much space. I'm gonna see if I can park it right over top. Snug it right up to our deck, walkway, or whatever you want to call it there. Alright. So we're good there. We just hop right in here and keep going. The key to a successful farm is work, work, work. We'll head over to the rice harvester there because I'm almost certain, well, pretty lucky we didn't get an accident there. I gotta really watch when I come out of these kind of exits here where we have the crops and the exits by our house. Gotta pay closer attention. Okay, it doesn't look like we're doing too good over here, guys. Oh boy, gotta watch where I'm turning in apparently too. Why did I get myself into this mess? There we go. Yeah, I got us out of it. So looks like this guy's still working here. I actually, to be honest, thought he'd be a little further ahead than that. But he's still going, so that's all good. So I'll just zoom out a little here. Yeah, he's working. He's doing good. I just, for some reason, I thought he'd be further ahead, but he's not. That's alright. Let him work. You can't knock him when he's doing his job. So we'll skip. What we're going to do is actually skip over to here. See what we're going to... We're in our greenhouse. So right now we got here we've got about 3 bales. Where's our doggy? We've got 3 bales there that need to be moved over to the other side, but there's still room for it to produce, so I'm not too concerned about it. I mean, we might as well, if we got work being done, nothing else going on, we can move those. We are going to check shortly how the guy's doing with the cultivator. We got a couple of bales here we can also throw on our trailer that we are kind of collecting a bit of a trailer there with, show you guys what we got here. Over to the trailer. So we've got about, looks like we've got about 4 pallets right now of mushrooms. That's where I'm putting everything that comes out here. It all goes up on that trailer. When that trailer is full, or when we decide, we will take that over and sell it wherever is the best to sell it at the time. But that being said, we have this guy on the cultivator. He may be, looks like he's going to be pretty close to being done here. So what I'm planning here is I will let this guy finish doing what he's doing, and then I will grab the cultivator myself, and I will cultivate the other field that we have already harvested, and then we will decide what we are going to put on these fields. This guy kind of did this in a weird way, if you ask my opinion. But I guess he did the headlands last. I thought we had it headlands first, but we'll just let him finish, like I said. And then when he's all done here, we're gonna put something seeding here, and then we will cultivate the next field ourselves. If you guys are watching the stream, if you could do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe. It's good to be subscribed to us, because we do giveaways, and we plan on doing a giveaway soon. If we hit 50 subscribers, we are giving away a prize of some sort to that one lucky subscriber. So if you could like, subscribe, and support the channel in any way you can. Alright guys, this is where I'm going to stop this worker, because I think it's just more wasted time than anything. So I'm going to back this up. I'm going to cultivate that last little bit myself. It's really just a little bit there. As far as I know, it's just this little section that we've got left. Oops. Right, so I'll lift the cultivator. And take a little bit of a drive around, see how he's doing, how he did. The mirror looks like he did pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this cultivator, since I'm heading that direction anyway already. I'm going to start him here in this field. Alright, so I'm going to long press on circle just to look at our options, which are working width of 4 meters. Number of headlands is 4. Working the headlands is set to on. He's set to start with the up and down instead of the headlands, which is fine. We will look at how he does after, but skipping lines is set to 0, so I press X and just tap on circle this time. That sets him to go ahead and start. Perfect. So he should do good like that. So we're going to skip what we're doing here. We're going to skip right to the harvester in the rice field. Okay, just like I thought. Okay, this guy's ready for our truck to empty him. So we're going to drive right onto the field there. We're not going to touch the harvester. I want to see what he does. If I just pull up under this pipe, he should just continue once he's emptied into the truck. Perfect. So we'll just let him empty out into here and we'll continue on. I think we're looking good, guys. We got things kind of rolling a little bit smoother. I won't lie, things were a little bit disorganized. Everything was kind of a mess earlier. I didn't like the way things were going, but we got it sorted out. So I'm gonna leave this truck right here and let him harvest. This guy is cultivating. Our harvest right there. We are gonna take this here and we're gonna get it ready, because we're gonna need this guy working very soon. So in order to get this ready, we need to fill the machine. Done this down here. We have some saplings either side of our greenhouse. We have piled some that we've already accumulated on the other side, but since we have to move these anyway, we might as well use these here. So I'm going to press L3 when I'm nice and close. Press L3, it'll fill up our cedar. There's going to be a little bit left, but I'm not too concerned about it. We'll just move that over. We'll take this over to the field that is also being worked. Okay, now there's our dog, our trusty old dog. What's his name again? Viking, I believe. I think his name is Viking. So we'll drive this thing over. I think this is a neat looking machine. What do you guys think of this machine? Let me know in the comments how you. I think it's it's kind of like the machines that we've gotten, like the grape harvester and planter in the last edition was pretty cool. This one looks pretty neat. I think it's awesome that we get to use these neat looking machines. They're not overly complicated to use, so that's a good thing. So we're going to leave this here because it's the next, after the cultivator, this is where it's going to get started. So we'll leave it here. I will skip over to what we don't need. We need that right now. This guy's working right now. The truck is good where it is. Well, we'll take this since we jumped over into the skid steer. We got a few pallets that have to move over to this side. Take these, pile them there nicely. Still, don't laugh at me too hard, but I'm still trying to get used to moving these pallets around. It is a task that takes a little bit of getting used to, especially with me. I like piling things nicely organized, as you can see. So some of this I did off screen, I think, and some of it I did screen. So we'll lower this down. I think I'm just gonna, you know what? Let's pile it up. Pile these. See if we're nice and, looks like we're nice and straight that way. Just so I have it down, so I have an idea of where we're at. We have to. Is that good there? That's not too bad. I mean, it's not perfect. You might be able to give it a little bit of a tap with the next one, or if that's the worst it gets, like, really, I've seen worse. I've seen worse. I'm not going to pile any more there, because I kind of leave it. I like to leave that as a spot to park the machine. It's kind of the home, or the skid steer, I guess you could say. Got this next full pallet here. Lift it up, tilt it back a touch, and go. Try and line this up against the wall like we did the other one on top of the previous pile. We're not going to go 3 high with these, but I think 2 is good. I got a pretty good feeling this collection of saplings could get pretty large. Because I'm not sure how big we're going to go with the rice production, so I'm not going to do a heck of a lot of selling of the rice saplings. Until we decide anyway where we're going with that. The map that we're on, I kind of think it's a good map to obviously get into more rice. Right, lower this down. Just press it forward just a little. See what we're doing at certain angles, right? Not sure why. Make a mess here and there. Back up and see what happens. Lift this up, give it a tap back. See how that. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I'll lift this up here. Give this. I'm going to try and give it a tap from the right side there. See if I can get the angle a little bit straighter. I just want to take a minute and say thanks, you guys, for watching the. Thank you for watching the channel. It's great to, you know, have you guys watching. Alright, can we? Okay. So I think the best way to do it would be from this angle. I'm going to give it just a little bit of a tap back. Hope that it does what I want it to. Really, what I think is maybe it's the other one we need to move. Just get that a little too fast, but saved it. Alright, you know what? That's good. Doesn't have to be perfect, it's gonna get used or moved anyway. This other one here, I'm just gonna leave it right on the, when I pick it up, I will leave it right on the forks and park the skid steer where it was. But actually, I will leave this here for the moment because I'm gonna run up here, grab these other two. But the way I've been grabbing these other ones up here is a little bit different. And when I can, I grab the saplings the same way, but I'm just gonna give this a bit of a push. Push into that one. Look both ways to see if I can get on this road safely. So, I'm gonna line myself up and try and pick up both of those pallets, take them over to where we're the trailer there, where we're storing them for the time being. I picked up the last ones. This worked really well, but apparently my height was a little off. I'll have to do just like that. It's working. If it's working, don't knock it, right? It works. It works, it works. So we're gonna head over to this side. I'd rather work from this side, but because of the way we got this, I'm gonna set these down here. Pick up one at a time. Just pick up this bale here. I'm going to set this one on the trailer. And I'll pick up that other one there. Put it in on top of the trailer as well. And we're looking good there. Like we have now 6 bales or 6 pallets. Sorry, 6 pallets are ready to go for sale. Wherever we decide to take these. Back it up. When I put the other one here, it'll push that one to place. Like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect. It wouldn't be perfect in real life either, would it? It doesn't always work out perfect in real life. Lift this up, put it down, side down, give that a bit of a shove, just so I can make a little room. Whoa! Oh, that's not what I want to do. Oh, we'll have to pick that up, jeez. At least it's on the side that I like working better. Be hard to fix that, so we'll do that like that. That'll be easier to fix from the side. Really, that's what I should do, is just pile them up, and I think that's what I'm going to do from now on, is start piling from the other side, and then that way I feel like this side is easier to work with. What are you guys doing with your pallets right now? Do you have an auto load option? I feel like this is a little tedious, but I haven't found an auto load option just yet. There is one in the, I know on console there probably is, maybe there isn't, but right now our should I say, on PC. Probably is, but console, I haven't found one yet. Auto load is always cool, but it does take away from the reality of like the more realistic gameplay. But it is cheap. I felt okay. Yeah, you know what? I like doing this sometimes, but I won't lie. It does get, it gets to be a bit of a pain at times, but it takes away from the realism if you do too much auto load, if you do too much. But I won't lie. Sometimes I like that auto load because you just don't feel like loading pallets. You don't feel it. But you want to do the other stuff that comes after that step, right? So you got to do it. So that's why auto load at times is good. Okay, here we go. I got this set in place. Look at that. Okay, we got it, guys. We got it. So now we got 6 pallets there waiting to go to wherever we decide. This is nice and empty over there. Our saplings, I'm going to pick up just 1 pallet, leave it on the skid steer, so it's nice and easy. I don't have to go pile it anywhere specific. When I go to load the rice planter, I'll just take this from where the skid steer is first. So pick this up. I think things are going a little bit smoother on our farm right now anyway. I like it. I like it. Okay, we're gonna back up this into that spot that we left open. This is why I left that spot open. I really like it to be like a storage area for our skid steer for the time being. May not be where we keep it all the time, but it's exactly that. That's that. Okay, here we go. We're gonna put this right down to the ground, and that's how it's gonna sit. And, I guess it jumped us out. Yeah, I guess with it parked so close to the wall, it would jump us out into here, right? All right, close this door. That's good. So, Joseph, I just wanted to ask you, since you're online there, and how's the sound today? Like, I know you told me yesterday sound wasn't great, but after messing with the sound settings, are you seeing a big difference? Is it good? There's no point in me talking, no point in me doing this unless you guys can hear me. Alright, we're gonna look at that. Okay. So we got a little bit more. This guy's done, but we're gonna leave him there for now. I'm gonna jump over into, sounds good, perfect. That's just what I want to hear. I'm gonna jump into this harvester here, and I'm just gonna pick up the little bits that he messed myself. I know it's probably not much, but a bit of a perfection comes out. I got a bit of like OCD or what, but pick this up. Did I not turn on? Oh, gotta lower it. It does not work unless you lower it. There you go. So we're just gonna run this edge and that edge along that side, because this is it's always these 2 edges that the worker does not get. But we will do that, and then we will take this harvester and put it onto the next field. But first, even though it's not full, as well, dump it into the truck. We're gonna have to get a cultivator over here to this side, cultivate this field. We gotta work the steps, Alright, that looks good. Those other 2 sides are normally, you can take a look, it doesn't hurt. But normally those sides are normally good. It's just those two. Um, yeah, normally just those two. We might have a little bit mulch fertilized. Yeah, it's looking okay. Good enough for me. I'm gonna pipe out, drive over that truck, let it dump into there. Lizard dragon. Why is it not? Okay. So we will pipe in, drive over to the next field, which is going to be, which one are we doing next? I think we'll do the one on this side. So I'm gonna lift the harvester, turn off the harvester, and this way it dries a little bit quicker. And drive up there to that field there. Start him up there, and we can cultivate this field at that point. I'm not dealing with lime or any of that just yet, but we will get into that. We'll get into liming. And I believe, if I'm not wrong, if we were dealing with lime, I think this is the step that we would put lime down. If I'm wrong, somebody let me know. But I think this is the point we would put lime down. If we were going to. Alright, so we'll long press on circle just to see. So working with the set to 2 meters, the number of headlands is 3. Working headlands is on. Starting with the headlands, and he's going to skip no lines. So we're press X because that's good. And I'll just tap circle to let him do what he's planning on doing. So he's working away. And this truck we will take after to double check. Yeah, okay, he's good. But okay, the next thing we're going to do is cultivate. So we need to go back to that cultivator that I just at us. Pick this up, take it down to the field that was just harvested. So this one's all cultivated and ready to go. You guys have any suggestions on what I should plant on these fields that are not rice fields? What do you think? What's a good option? All right, let's set this guy down here. Again, we will long press on circle. Look at our options. We got our settings, should I say. We got our working with the 4 meters. Number of headlands is set to 4. Working the headlands is set to on. So that's perfect. And starting with the up and down. Either way, headlands are up and down. To me, it doesn't make a difference. But let's see how they do. So we press X because that is good enough. And then we can just tap circle to get it going. There we go. So he's off to get some work done. And then after that is done, once it's all cultivated, we will grab our roller and go over all of these fields. I'm hoping to work. I'm working towards. I'm hoping our next purchase being another tractor. I don't know if in the store. Oops, I hit circle. I should not have. Well, I press it. Let him go again. Hopefully he starts. Yeah, he does. I'll press start. I'll press the center button. That's the button I wanted. I want to check out the used vehicles. Okay, used vehicles. There's nothing. What do we got here? That is cotton trailer, I believe. Yeah, that's for cotton. So we don't need that. This trailer here is not something we need right now either. No, I was hoping there would be maybe a tractor for sale that was on a cheaper end, but there isn't. So what can you do? But I'm going to drive this truck over to the next rice field that's being harvested, because we're going to need to collect that rice from the machine. Over here, so we're going to let this be. Let's go over here. A little smoother now. It's looking good. It's looking good. It's a little hard to kind of struggling without that extra, without having an extra tractor. Sorry. If we had an extra tractor, we'd be able to do a little bit more, get stuff done a little bit quicker. It would be really good to have. I know I could lease a tractor, but I don't want to get into the extra money. I'd like to see if we can, my farms, what I'm trying to do is just kind of let it kind of carry itself. It's the best way to explain it. I don't want to do, I'm going to try not to do loans. We may get into a point where we need to do a loan, like I'm not going to lie, but right now, I'm trying to stay away from loans. I'm trying to stay away from, I will definitely not do anything like, I know I could put down a government subsidy sign and get a ton of money, and I could buy everything in the store with that sign, you know, like, I mean, but I don't find that as much fun, at least not for a gameplay. I mean, I don't mind doing it if it's just, you know, if we're just doing a farm specifically just to see how big we can build it, just for, you know, just for the fun of it, just to see if we can buy certain things. But I want to work this. I want to do it as a, you know, we're gonna work the farms and see how we can do it. But anyway, that being said, after I've done my little rant, what we're gonna do is we're kind of waiting now. I may have to. Probably gonna have to buy a tractor, but I think what I'll do at this point is hop in here and kind of take over what this guy's doing. That might be my best option. So I'm gonna over the harvester and I'm gonna turn it on. I'm gonna do all this harvesting myself. There's a bigger harvester for rice. Something with a wider header. That'd be cool. I don't know if I've never seen rice harvested in real life, so I don't know if in real life those things are just not available. But either way, it would be cool. Getting these fields done in no time. Looking good though, guys. Looking good. We've got about 19,000 in the bank. We've got some goods we can sell. Working some fields. We need to decide what we're going to plant in those other fields. You guys have any opinions? Alright. I'm just going to back up here. Just go sometimes with this thing. Sometimes it's pretty touchy. I've never seen yet what the inside. Let's see what the inside view. Try and harvest this. That should be fun. So I guess I gotta set the view on this to make sure I'd imagine I'm gonna miss quite a bit harvesting like this. Oh, you can see though. Try it out, see how we do. What do you guys think? Am I hard or fired? See how we look here. Okay, not too bad. A little bit more to the right here because I do want to catch that one row that I messed up. I will change views just to see what's going on. Did miss a little bit, kind of messed up the road, but that's pretty cool. What view do you guys prefer? Do you prefer the in-cab view? Should I do the in-cab view, or do you guys think I should do this view here? What would you rather see? Try either one, but what do you guys want? I'm gonna try the in-cab view one more time. See how that goes. Go a little bit wider so I can get. I just wish I could see the header a little bit better. That's what makes me struggle in this view. Just I can't see that header. Like that. Hoping that I'm catching everything. Take it all. Oh, looks like I did. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Back it up and keep going. Going this way, it's harder to see what I'm harvesting. So going down this way, you can't really tell if you're missing stuff. Okay. Catching it. You know what? I'm gonna just do this quick. So I don't have to go over that edge there repeatedly. I'm gonna harvest. If by habit I keep on touching that right analog stick. When you're in cab, you don't need to. So I'm gonna try and there you go. I'm gonna try not to touch that right analog stick. But when you're outside, you kind of always need to adjust that right, but in cab you don't need to, but it's just habit that makes you want to do it. Just keep going. You can get that going pretty soon. looking, looking pretty good, I think. What do you guys think? Looking good? Where's we going? So I'm done this field. I'm going to take a look at what's where, what we need to do, move some stuff around. I'm going to get to the planting stage of all of our fields. I'm going to have to take a look at what kind of tractor we want to buy. Anybody have a suggestion on a secondary tractor to start out with? I want something that we can pick up, want something we can use a tool on the front or the back. I like having that option. Look at it again, guys. Straight. Bingo. Makes me happy. Oh, I missed some that time. That's okay. It happens. Go back and get it. I just have to learn the best way to set this up in the beginning of a row. Don't miss it. I think when I'm going this way, I line up that marker right there at the edge of the crop, and I use that as a marker. But I don't know if I'm marking it the right way or what. But even then, I kind of missed a little bit. I had a feeling I did. So that marker seems to be that marker light on the right there. See, I think it's a light there, but it seems to be a good way of using a good marker to use. But you just have to keep. I think if we leave it lined up about like when you're picking up like that, I think that does. You leave that marker as kind of just to the right of your crop. I think that does it. I'm beginning to get off a little bit. That's okay, though. It's working. We're getting it done. Are getting it done. So when I finish this, empty out the machine into the truck, just move on to the next one. Keep going. And once that's done, we will check on the rest of the machines. What we need to do with them. Change views just for reason of emptying this out. Time to pipe out by pressing down and then drive around the machine. Actually, I'm going to have to just do a bit of a turn here. I'm going to lift the harvester and turn it off if we're done. We're done in this field. 67% full for doing this field. may look at the prices. I may hold on to this rice. I just want to see when the best time to sell will be. So this field is done. We're gonna drive up here to this last but not least field here. And I'm going to put back, hire a worker here. Look at the settings. So working with the 2 meters, we have number of headlands is set to 3. Working the headlands is set to on. Starting with headlands and skip lines is set to 0. So we will press X because we are good with those. And we will just tap the circle and make sure he is off. Just do a quick save. You can look at the map at the same time, might as well. So we got some stuff we got to take care of here right away, which we're going to do right now. We'll let this guy go, doing what he's doing. We will skip through to our tractor that has the cultivator on it. We will back up and we will take the tractor up to the last field that the rice harvester did. This is where, I would grab, if we had another tractor, I would grab our roller because we're going to need to roll the fields. And I would do that, but because we don't have it, I'm just going to work this one here. I'm going to cultivate this field myself. So I will lower the cultivator. Just go. Cultivating is not exactly the hardest task. Sometimes you get into corners where you gotta time your turns and stuff, but there's much harder things to do in Farming Simulator. There we go. You'll see our rice harvester just hard at work up there. Okay, this guy doesn't want to go any further up. I was hoping he'd kind of ride up that wall a little bit, to be honest, but we'll get it this way. Back up. As we pass by that water spout, we'll try and stay as close to the edge as we can without hitting it. Many times I've already hit that thing, but I'm gonna see if we can do it this time without hitting it. Bet you because I'm trying so hard it's gonna hit. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Alright. We will just continue. I guess in that lower field there, I just noticed there's a little bit that we missed. Once I finish this field, I'll just go there quickly and pass over it. It's literally just one little passing I have to do. So it's not the end of the world. I do have to improve my driving skills a little bit because I feel like I'm creating damage to this equipment. Creating unnecessary damage. Sometimes there's situations you can't help it, you gotta hit something or drive over something. But a lot of the damage that I've caused is admittedly unnecessary. That. Nice, nice, nice. I'm just gonna grab that little bit that we missed and then keep going. Speed roller is nice and easy to use as well. You literally just gotta drive around with that thing behind it. Just the same as cultivating basically. Exactly the setup I wanted, or the way I want it to line up, but good enough. Good enough. It works. It works. Keep going the same way, I think. See if we can do this a little better. Then keep going. Grab this little bit, then we will turn around, grab that last piece there, the last row. That's it. Like I said, I'm going to lift this cultivator once we're off the field. Go back down to the field we did there. There's just one little section that we missed. I should have checked before we moved on. It'll just take us a moment. So, a little tighter to the wall. Lift this up. Move it up here. Park it right here just for the moment. This truck here is also going to be moved over to the next section. Looking at, we're about half full in this truck now, guys. This truck is half full. I'm pretty sure that machine is stopped. Oh no, it kept going. I thought it was stopped. Okay, he's not full yet. So we'll leave this here. And we'll take a moment and decide what we want to do. So this, again, just waiting. This guy, we don't need to do anything with him at the moment. The cedar, we don't need to do anything just yet, as we need to roll first and then flood the field. So maybe what we'll do is drop this, because rolling is a pretty quick step to take care of. I'm going to do exactly that. I will grab this tractor and the rice fields. It doesn't take long to do. I'm just waiting for that rice harvester to finish anyway. Back up here, pick up our roller, and we'll roll those rice fields that are done. This roller that we have is pretty good size. So when you look at it with the fields that we have, it's a pretty quick task to do. I'm going to line this up, so to do that we need to unfold our roller so we can see exactly where we need to line up to. Alright, now back up. It's already rolling. Alright, up. Try and roll this as neatly as we can. It's a little bit of overlap, so we make sure we get that edge. We'll get that last little bit once we back up and line ourselves up the way we want. See again if we can pass that water spout without hitting it. I don't know why, right now it's not looking too good. Sneak under it, I don't even know. Hey, we did it. We did it. once we get the edge done, it'll be so much easier to do the middle. The country's saying yay. I'm not quite sure why, but she's excited about something. Alright. We'll hold this edge, move on to the edge, the other side, and then the middle will just be a quick spin around and that'll be done. Smack our rice planter there. Oh, okay. Perfect. I was pretty excited when I did that too. There we go. That's done. We're getting there, we're getting there. Before you guys know it, this farm's going to be huge. So now we got 2 more passes here in the middle, then we'll move this roller over to the next field. But before we go over to the next field, I will set this. We're going to flood this field and set that plant down. So I will fold this. Okay, looking good. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm just gonna head over here, flood this field. I love this step. It's kind of cool just seeing the water come out. Okay, so L3 to interact. And, flood. It's pretty neat. You know, I think it's just because it's a new process for us. I like that. I like this step, these steps for doing the rice. So I'm going to jump in here to this planter and let him. I'm not going to plant myself. There's other steps that I can do. I will hire somebody here quickly to plant. Once again, I'm going to look at the steps by pressing circle and long holding it. Working with this set to 2.2 meters. Number of headlands is set to 3, or is at 3. Working the headlands is set to on, and starting with the up and down and not the headlands. Skipping lines is set to 0. That is good enough for me. If you guys are wondering why I set those, I always look at those steps because a couple of times I thought they were set. They weren't, so I'm trying to make a habit of checking it all the time before I go into, or before I set a worker going. So okay, I will press and just press and release circle quickly, just tap on it. That'll hire the worker. He will do the work that we need to do. And we're gonna have to keep an eye on this guy because this machine empties pretty quick. It goes through it runs through those seedlings or saplings or whatever you want to call them. It goes through them pretty quickly. This guy's waiting to be emptied, so we're gonna do that. Perfect. So we're at 50%. This is good. Nice load of rice. Maybe it'll give us some good money if we decide to sell it right away. We're at 19,000. We're saving for a tractor. Maybe we should just put this Maybe we put it into the silo there and just hang on to it for a bit until maybe the next load, and then decide what we want to do. Admittedly, I kind of, when I got money in the bank there, I kind of go through it pretty quick. So I'm going to leave this right here. What are we going to do here? This guy's planting, the water is going. So we're going to run up here and roll this field now. I'm going to unfold the roller. Oh, look at the deer in the grass there. See that deer there? Pretty cool, the wildlife. This is another field that may be a good one for us to buy. Like I've mentioned, the other one there by our canola, one of our canola fields. This may be a good one to buy. Like, I'm thinking these ones that are close by are going to be probably first purchases. They may be good first purchase. Alright, so this guy is... I don't think I've used a worker on a roller yet in FS 25, so that's what I'm going to do. This time I'm going to try this field. I mean, I could roll it myself, but I'd prefer just to see how a worker does with the roller. So I will long press on circle. So working with this 12.2 meters, number of headlands is set to 1. Working the headlands is set to on, starting with the up and down, and skip 0 lines. So press X because that is good, and tap on circle to get the worker going. See how he does. While we wait for this guy to do, so we can see how he does, I'm going to skip over to this machine, because apparently he's done. Looks like. So I'm going to lower this harvester myself, turn it on, and just harvest that edge. There's a little bit over in that corner over there also to grab. So I'm just going to do that here. Then we're going to move to... then I guess we're done. Right? Then we got no more rice fields. That's good. Looking good. But after that field there is rolled, we're going to have to grab our tractor, put it on the cultivator, and cultivate this field. You guys think I should sell this rice harvest, or should I throw it in the silo and then decide later? Okay, I'm gonna pipe out and lift the harvester, turn it off. Just drive over that by that truck there. It's only 5% full, but we might as well dump it into the truck. Go. Like I said, it wasn't much, but I'm gonna pipe in. Pretty sure we can go put this away now, I think. Yeah, we're done with our rice fields, are we not? Silo. Okay, that's what I'll do. I'll throw it in the silo. Okay, so I'm gonna go put this guy away. He's done for this harvest. Park him in this little garage there. I want to probably at some point, probably sooner than later. I would love to take this out. By this, I mean this building right here. I'm thinking we're going to take this one out. We'll have to move that feed, obviously, or that fertilizer, should I say? But this building's got to go. This here has to go. This tree may have to be cut down. Might even do that. But I want to put a bigger storage in here, like a bigger garage. Not sure what kind of garage. Not sure what kind of building just yet. But that's what I'm thinking is going to go here. I want to personalize things a little bit more. I want to use buildings that I choose or we choose, and put that here. I don't like that garage. It's really kind of, I don't know. It's only storage here for this. That's all that we put in here. But I'd like to maybe put a bigger storage in this area that is more like nicer to look at, for one. And for two, you could probably use it for more than just one machine. So that's done. This here, because I'm using the liftable pallets and bales and pallets, I think it's called. Liftable bales and pallets. Because of that, I can lift these, it helps a lot. I don't really care about being like really that realistic for certain things, but I'm going to try and keep most of it realistic. But well, if it's going to help us sometimes, if it's going to eat up too much time because of realism, we may do things a little bit differently. Okay, the seeder is going. The seeder's going well. I like that. The seeder's doing fantastic. Because we're using a worker on it, he doesn't eat into our saplings. I know it costs a little bit more when you do it that way, but at one point I will change that to so he uses our inventory. I don't know if we would have to. I want to try that one day, like at some point. I don't know if we have to refill him if he's using our inventory, or if he would just automatically refill using our stock. But we'll figure that out at some point. So we're good here, good here, good here. Decision was silo. So we'll do that. Put this in here. Pretty sure we can put it in. Looks like it's gonna let us. So we'll back up to it, press R1 and triangle to dump our rice into the silo. We also already have some canola in here. For those of you who didn't see earlier, we did put some canola as well in here. Alright, so we will just grab it away. See if we can cross this road without smashing into anything. Oh, I guess we couldn't. We'll leave this here for now. I don't think we need our truck just yet anywhere else. This guy is done. So we will fold the roller. Take him over to, I think there's one more rice field then to do. But first it has to be cultivated. But we will take this and put this machine by that field. This equipment, I should say, by that field. Didn't quite fold down as much as I should have. I think I switched around on things. But either way, now it's folded. So I'm going to set this down somewhere near this field and then go pick up our cultivator. That one field there is looking really good. It's all done. Oh, almost done. He needs to work the headlands. Not sure why he didn't do the headland. But I will drop that there. And then I will grab this cultivator. If we have to, we'll go do that headland ourselves. Alright, we'll hire the guy to cultivate here because I want to go and finish that headland. So we will long press. Working with the 4 meters, number of headlands is 4. Working just headlands is on, or working the headlands is on. Start with the up and down, which, as far as I know, is the middle. And then skip lines is set to 0. So we'll press X because that's good. Just tap on circle to start them. Let him do that. So we're just gonna jump in this machine ourselves. We have more than enough rice saplings in there. So bridge maker can stay like that. Lower the planter. Not sure what the difference is on the ridge maker. If somebody knows why, in what case you would change what the ridge maker is doing, if you could let me know, that'd be great. I never use ridge makers on anything because I don't understand what the use is. So the planter is down. We don't need to fold it. We will turn it on. However, it can stay as is. And we will just drive to get it done. I think we may have to make one more pass along this edge. There's a bit there that could have been cultivated a little bit better. But it is what it is. Stay really tight to that edge and see if we do a little bit better. Alright, we'll back up and turn. I think we'll head down this way. Same thing, trying to stay nice and tight to the edge. Oops. Go a little. Looking good. Repeat that again. Sedge. Water is still going in. Still going. Good. Good. So, again, I will try and stay close to this edge. Keep that step. Finish up this field. I feel like I'm missing a little bit there on that little section, so I'm going to go like this. I know it doesn't always show. Sometimes I feel like it's missed, so it doesn't take long. I'm just gonna go in here and just pass right at the area that doesn't have an overlap. You'll see that. Get these numbers just to see if the numbers go down at all. 196. 15s. It doesn't look like it's going down at all, so that was probably not needed. But it didn't hurt. Well, it did take a little bit. So it was. So, okay, so I will hold this, which kind of, kills all the steps needed all in one shot. That's perfect. So now we'll head up to the next field, turn on the water, and hire a worker to seed. We're gonna jump out. We're gonna turn this on by interacting here. And press flood. Back in here. While that's flooding, we're gonna go over to the storage area here where we have our saplings. Might as well just refill. Doesn't hurt. Refill planter. Try something. See, can I should be able to lift up these plants. Yeah, I can. Lift this one up. Right here by the drop it here. So finish this up. Sitting on. Oh. It's a little weird. It doesn't want to go. Okay. Okay, I'm going to jump out here. I'm going to do this just for the ease of what we're doing, or what I'm doing. I'm going to put this right there. And next time we need this, it's actually no, we're not talking about. We need this one more time. So this here. We got the fields that need to be done. We do one, two. What do we do? We still got. I think. About to sit this guy down so we can take a break, but just got to go seed this one. That's right. That's why I flew that. Okay, so I'll start him here. Same way. Press and hold. Look at our options. 2.2 meters. Number of headlands is 3. Working headlands is set to on. Start with the up and down. Skip lines is 0. Press X. Circle. That's it. There's a female farmer. Nice. She's doing a great job. Fantastic. I like to see those females that aren't scared of big machinery. Alright. This one's being cultivated, just about done. This one's being seeded. So, while we wait on that, we're going to take a look around. We're going to look at our farm. That's what we're going to do. That is what we're going to do. I have, I believe, one pallet there that we got to deal with. These here crops need to also be seeded, but our tractor is busy. These here fields. We also have this field here. I'm not sure what we're going to do there. I don't know, guys. What do we plant? What do we plant? If you guys can do me a favor, I mean, we got lots of choices what we can do. Last time we did did the seeding there, we seeded canola. Canola's kind of my go-to all the time. I'm always doing canola. But let's look at the finance chart. I think maybe that's what we should do. Look at this planting. Well, we can because of the settings are we can plant whatever whenever. So I'm not worried about this. But we will look at this right here is what we're going to look at. We can do barley, canola. Carrots, I've never done. I'm unsure of how to harvest carrots, to tell you the truth. I'm guessing it might be harvested like the same as potatoes. I mean, it's very similar, right? So you would think maybe that's how it's done. Corn, you need a special harvester, so we're not going to do that until we get into bigger money. Um, Cotton, same thing. Grapes, you need more equipment. Grass, I don't feel like doing something, or I don't want to do something that we need to spend huge amounts of money right now. Green beans. How do you do green beans? I'm gonna look at the equipment. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna look at the store. We need to look at tractors because I know we want a tractor. But I'm gonna look at the harvesters to see what the difference is in harvesters, because there's gonna be a few different types, right? These are just regular harvesters. This is this forage for forage harvesting. Okay, we know what those are. This here is this is a mod, I believe, or a DLC. This is that MacDon. Um, if I'm not wrong, I think this place has a factory in the city that I live here. I believe they have a factory here in the city. If it's the company I'm thinking of, I believe those are made here. Some of them, anyway. Silo compaction. Is this for like silage? With the silage, it is silage compactor. Nice. It'll be compacted faster. That's good. That's something we want to look into later. Forage wagons are always handy. They do make certain work quicker, easier. I don't think I've ever had a farm where I don't at one point get myself a forage wagon. There's beet harvesters. There, see, these are consumables. They just wrap. Okay, this is where I want it to be. Beet harvesters are pretty pricey, clearly, so we're not getting into that for a bit. Potato planters and potato technology is all the same thing. I'm not going crazy with money at this time yet. I'm looking for something that a harvester and a planter is, if we gotta spend a little bit of money, we'll spend it, but these are clearly out of the picture. Like, what is this here? Let's look at this. This is a harvester? Is that what this is? What do you harvest with this? Oh, carrots. This might be the way to work towards, because carrots. I've never grown carrots, guys. So I think what we're going to do is I might buy this machine right here. What do you need? You need a 80 horsepower. Like that's going to be the way to go. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to seed carrots. I'm actually going to sell the crops that we have here. I'm going to sell these crops and I'm going to buy that harvester so we can do carrots. I'm actually kind of excited for that. I've never seeded or planted or grown carrots. That sounds crazy, considering how much farming simulator I've played in my life. But I've got some crops that I can sell here. I've got canola, and I've got rice. I'll start with the canola. It's looking good. We're going to look at best place to sell canola at the time. And the best place to sell canola right now. Oh, maybe we won't sell a canola. Like what better market are we in? We have canola and that's it there. And then we've got rice. Oh, either way. Okay, 4,000. 2,000. I think it might be better for us to sell our rice. That might be the way we want to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just dump this back in and I will sell the rice. We'll hold on to the canola for a little longer. Sell this rice just so we can see if we can get that carrot harvester. And I'm going to have to look and see what we need Actually, before we go and do that, I'm not exactly sure what it takes to seed carrots, so we're going to have to find out. I'm going to look around and see. So to plant carrots is going to be, is that done with a planter or is done a seeder? Well, I'm guessing it'd be seeder. Okay, here we go. So this is, huh, you know what, this might be the way to decide what we're going to do. This here is seeds. So there's our answer. This is what cultivator prepares next sowing. All right, so maybe we're gonna wait. You know what, guys? I think we're gonna wait. Just because it's not looking, no matter what we do, if we don't stick to a crop at this time, that is going to be one of the easier crops to do that we have the machines to do. It's going to take a bit of money. So what we'll do is, what is it? This guy, is he working? We'll do this quickly since we're here. So I'll lower this, I'll turn it on. But what I was trying to say is, we're going to stick to the basic crops still, just for the moment. You're going to do something like oat or canola again, or something like that. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So let me get this done. We'll grab a seeder and decide that we're not doing nothing new just yet because I want to build up our finances. The crops that we have are not going to build it up enough for us to get the equipment to start a new type of crop that we get into. So we've got one more field to do up here. One more field of rice. Look at that deer. Look at that deer. So I'm gonna put this guy here for a moment and hop over to that tractor. And I'm gonna cultivate a little bit here because I don't like that it hasn't done a great job. Got a little bit to cultivate here on the edge. What do you guys think? What's your opinion? How do you think this is going? Something I should have done. Our dog is in the road there. He's gonna get hit by a car. I hope he doesn't get hit. The dog playing in the road. Not very safe there, but So we'll do this and then we'll grab our roller quick for this field. Why? All right, so I will drop this. I'm going to drop this right here. Just for the moment. I'm going to hook up to that roller. I'm going to hire a worker on the roller, and then I'm actually going to move that harvester out of the way because I put it in a bad place. Not sure why I put it there. A bit of a brain fart, wasn't quite thinking correctly. Thought it was the next machine we'd need on this field, but obviously not because we need to roll it. Okay, so I will check it out. 12.2 meter working width. One headland. It's set to work the headlands on. It's set to start with the up and down, which would be the middle. And then skip lines are set to 0, so that's good. I will tap this. Thought I tapped it, but I guess not. So tap, circle. Tap, circle. Don't know why. Did I roll this already? I can't even think right now. Did I roll this already? Are we done rolling? I don't even know. I'm confused. We didn't roll this yet. Why won't he? It wouldn't let me hire a worker. That's why I was kind of thinking maybe I finished it and forgot. Anyway, I didn't forget. It's not done. I just need to. Should have moved that, but jump out, move that thing. Put it over on the section that's done. Not very organized at the moment, guys. I'm not very organized, I won't lie. Alright, put that there. Jump in our tractor. Finished rolling it since we've started. Wasn't the way I planned to do things, but it works. Once we roll this, we will start our worker on it. But first we have to flood it. Move, doggy! Move, doggy! I love how our dog is like, you know, impossible to run over. It's very, we never... That's why he's playing in the road, because he can't, he's like invincible. He can't get hit by a car. So he can play in the road all he wants. So now, we'll just finish this and flood the field. Let's see if how much we can do in one swipe. I think we should be good. Should be able to do 2 swipes, 1 up, 1 down, and should be able to have it done that way. 1 up, down. Spin around. This should be our last one, right? Yeah. So what I'll do is go this way. When you get to the edge, I will fold it. Put it away so it's done. Tuck this thing in. I'm thinking it could be actually, we'll park that in here over by where we keep the, just gonna back it in here, where we keep the harvester or the seeder for the rice. Would be a good place to keep it. Might work. I'm going to take a minute to, if you guys are watching the stream, say thank you for watching the stream. For those of you who have done so, awesome that you've subscribed and hit like, and I appreciate it. And for those of you who haven't, if you could do so, would be really awesome. I'm doing a giveaway for we're gonna reward one of our subscribers very soon. When we hit I think when we hit 50 subscribers, we're gonna do a giveaway. So being a subscriber to this channel does pay off. Right, so just trying to make things a little neater. If it doesn't work with us, then it doesn't work with us. Right about there, I think, is where we're going to put it. Perfect, nice and straight. Because we're done rolling. No more rolling for us. Actually, I think we're done cultivating, are we not? I'm going to jump out. I'm going to turn on this spout. Pressing L3. I'm going to flood this field. I'm going to try this. It wouldn't fill this thing up all the way the last time I tried. So I'm going to try it again. Just for sake of curiosity. See why it only filled up part way. It's weird. Why won't it fill? Anybody know what I'm doing around here? Planter. An issue. I don't know how to. Is it because of the way it's sitting on? Like jump in this skid steer. Push this forward. Back it up. Let's see. I don't think that's the issue, but I'm gonna try it. I don't know why I can't. Why can I not put more? Here. Okay, I'm gonna go and see if I can put fertilizer in this because it's bugging me why I can't refill this. I know we got some in there and it doesn't really matter, but the the fact that we can't put more in there is going to be an issue soon. Very soon. Good. Alright, so let's put fertilizer. So it's fertilized. It's full there. But yet, that's good. Wait, well, you know what? I'm just going to use up what's in here, and then we're going to see if that is an issue at a later. I'm not going to sit here and just play with this thing back and forth. Hopefully when it's completely empty, it'll let us put more in there. So, we'll see. We will see. If not, we will have to take it to the shop, see if it needs to be fixed. I doubt that's what it is though. So I'll press and hold circle, see what we got set here. 2.2 meters auto is what we got for working with. Number of headlands, we've got 3. Work the headlands to on. Start with is the up and down. Skipping lines, we aren't skipping any. So we'll press X. We'll set them off by pressing circle, and our field is being worked. Perfect. That's what I like to see. So this is actually going to stay like this. We will deal with that later once we know what's going on with our planter. I'm going to grab this here cultivator. I forget, did we cultivate those fields? We're gonna go for a bit of a ride there and see if we've cultivated those other fields. I don't think we have. We have. We got one little row there, one little strip that needs to be taken care of here. So I'll lower this just so I could pass this right over that. Just that little tiny bit there. And lift. Just double check that this one's done well. There's a deer there, eh? Right in our yard. Lower this because there's a little bit that was missed there as well. Not much, but since it's on the back of the tractor, I mean, you might as well. Then we'll put it away. We will seed everything and move on. Whoop. So there's a bit here that hasn't been done well, so I will lower it and just pass this cultivator just right over this edge here. So obviously this edge was not done to the best. Maybe it was. Seeing things. That first section a little bit there, but over here's good, I think. Okay, sure. That, am I seeing things here? We're good. We are good. We're good, so I will lift this cultivator and put it away. Enough playing around. Then we're going to grab a seeder. Seed one of these fields. We're going to decide what we're going to do. We're going to do something that's easy to harvest. We're going to do something that doesn't take much for equipment, because we want to work towards being able to buy. I'm thinking maybe the next thing we'll do is carrots. Like machinery wise, next machines we buy might be to do carrots. But I don't know, so many things I want to do, so it's hard to say. Okay, we're gonna start this field right here. I think is what we'll do. Um, Again, I'm going to hire a worker to do it. I'm not too worried about funds. I think we're going to build up our funds quick enough. I don't think it makes a big difference whether we hire somebody or do it ourselves. So some stuff I will do on my own, some stuff I will hire, just like I'm sure you guys do. So the seed you're going to pick. Okay, we got canola, we got long grain rice, we've got oilseed, grass, peas, spinach, wheat, barley, and oat. I'm gonna do oat just because we can. Yeah, I won't do it. We'll stick with. I think we'll stick with canola just for one more harvest. And do that. So I'm going to just long press this for a sec, just make sure we got everything set right. So we got working the headlands on. Start with up and down. Perfect. Skip lines. Press X. Start him working, and yeah, I will just let him do his thing, and then we'll move him over to the next field. I'm not really sure the dog should be sitting in a rice field like that, but his butt's probably getting a little wet sitting there like that. And then he's look at him, he's swimming in the rice fields. That's hilarious. Look at our dog swimming away in the rice fields. I honestly can't believe that that dog is swimming in that field. Well, that's kind of cool that he does that. Thank you. Swimming in the rice fields. So I just want to say thanks to this people, to you guys watching, and if you guys have subscribed, that's awesome. If you haven't, if you could take a moment to do so, like and subscribe, it really helps the channel. I appreciate any and all support from my subscribers. It's great. We're going to be doing a giveaway soon. I'm not sure what we're giving away. I have done in the future because I've done for my Fortnite subscribers. We've given away previously skin bundles for that. For our farming simulator subscribers, if you happen to be the one that wins, I'm not sure what we're doing yet. Do you guys have any suggestions on what would be something that would be good for a giveaway that is similar in price, similar in value to a skin bundle? If you have a suggestion, just throw it in the comments. This guy here looks like he's nearly done too. That's great. Once he's done here, we will put him working over in the last field. And I think once that other field's done, I think we're all caught up. But I'll double check. We will run over all of the fields that we have. I'm going to take a look at the these two productions that we have here for the mushrooms and the saplings, and see that we have all pallets moved that we want to be moved. Just get everything organized. I may have to seed right there just a little bit. I'm not sure why it keeps missing that center piece there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to buy a bag of seed. We're going to do that. Actually, we're going to do that right now. I'm going to run over to the store, buy a bag of seed, and bring it back to the farm. So we'll do that by going to the store here. Where is it here? Because we're going to need seed for the cedar. Because I believe it's right out if I Big bag. We'll do this right here. We'll buy this one right here. Looks like buy big bag of seed. We're just gonna buy one for now. Yes. Okay. So I'm gonna take our little handy dandy little truck. I love driving that little thing. This thing right here. Kind of fun to drive this thing. Cute little truck here. I seem to have gotten stuck already. Whoa. This, my driving skills or something, I'll tell you. In the future, I may have to talk to the store and see if they could do some. I mean, we make a lot of purchases at that store. Maybe we can set up a delivery system here. I'm gonna go pick up materials and stuff. Just eats into our time. Look at this field here. This field's something. It's gonna be another one that we're gonna think about buying. I think we're frustrating the person behind us here. They don't want to. Sounds like they're having a fit waiting for us. Let's turn left. Alright, we're going to turn left here too. Starting to pick up this map, and it's starting to get a little bit more. Feels like it's starting to get like second nature. Some of these places we're going back and forth, starting to remember the route. When it comes to picking up stuff at this store, I know it's not like, you know, it's not realistic and all that, but because we're picking stuff up at the store, I'm just going to use the liftable pallets and bags and whatever mod, and I'm going to put it on my truck, because really it's not my problem to have a loader or a skid steer or anything like that here to, you know, throw it on my truck so we can take it home. I'm going to believe that it should be able to pick this up. Oh, did I buy the wrong one? I think I bought the wrong one, guys. Pretty sure I bought the wrong one. I did too. I should have bought this one, and instead I bought that one. So I wonder, can I hit that with my truck? Where's my truck? My truck's probably lighter than that bag. I'm going to try and see if I can just push that with my truck over to return it. I know we're going to take a little bit of a loss, but if not, I guess I'm going to have to bring my skid steer over here and push it, but I can also do that later in my, like, off stream. Look at this. It's going to work. It's going to work, guys. We got it. Go, 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 go. Oh, that's hilarious. Pushed a little this way, a little that way. I'll tell you, steering it in the right direction isn't easy. It's definitely not easy. It's going to be really hard on our truck. What do you guys call this thing? Do you call this a truck? I'm not sure what this thing's called. It's almost like a bike with a box on it. I'm not sure if there's a way to return this, but I think, I forget how you return stuff here, but I think you just put it in there and sell it, isn't it? I'm trying to. May just have to come with my skid steer. If that's the case, well, whatever, we have it. just didn't want to do all that. But there we go. I think we're in the spot we need to be. So I'll get out of our little tricycle. You know, what's it called, that thing? Open the dealer. All three. That's not what I thought. So we're going to go into the menu. We're going to buy another bag, but we're going to buy this one, the liftable one. And I will come get that one later when I am off stream. So we don't have to mess with that anymore. Did I buy it? I thought, what the? It's not working with me. So I'll try this again. I'm pressing the wrong button. Press that, press X to buy. There we go. Okay, so we got that. So now we should be able to take our little mini truck. We will put that bag right on top of it, which is kind of funny because the truck is smaller than that bag. Let's see how this goes. This should be interesting. Pick this up. Put it. Whoop. That is something. So we don't drop it, we'll just fasten that belt. Here we go. I'm not sure if this is gonna stay on wheels, but we're golden. We're on our way home. The road again. I won't make you guys stop watching by singing. It's that nobody wants to see that. You look at the map. That's what I'm gonna do because I want to make sure we go the right way. And the map says, yeah. Right after I say I'm getting used to things and where we have to turn and all that, then I have to look at the map. On the way back, that turn there for some reason I thought I had to turn there, but I am wrong. Sometimes these turns get confusing. Places where we're going, it kind of looks like sometimes you get the feeling you got to turn and you don't. But we'll figure it out. Alright, so when we get there with this bag, we're going to fill that cedar. That way, when we don't hire a worker, we have seeds in there. If we don't have seeds in there and we hire a worker, that's one thing, it's fine, it works. But if we are using the cedar, if there's no seeds in there, we can't use it. Alright, the cedar looks like they've done what they need to do. There is a little bit of this strip there that's probably missed. It was missed last time, don't know why. They just decided not to do this little patch of land here. But I'm going to fill the seeder, come back, do that, and then I will go put him to work in the next field. I honestly can't believe the size of that little truck. Oh, wow. Is that enough to fill it? No, but you know what? It's enough. We're 78% full for now, so I'm content with that. It's good enough just so we can use seed if we're not hiring. So like I said, I'll just go here, fix this quickly. So I will select canola, and we'll lower it and turn it on go time. Just like that, it's fixed. So I'm going to turn off the seeder and lift it. And then I will go over to the last field, hire a worker. At that point, we may be good. I think we're getting close to being done. So we'll quickly look at the options here. Working width is 4.4 meters. Number of headlands is 3. Work the headlands is set to on. Start width up and down, and skip lines is set to 0. Tap circle, hire a worker, and off to work he goes. So this guy here has decided to stop working and not do the last row, so we will do that. We will lower the planter, we will turn it on, and we'll go. We'll lift the planter, we will turn it off. I think we're done. To be honest, I think we left a little bit on the edge of there, but we'll take a look. If we did leave a little bit, it's not going to be much. May be good here. We may be good. Yeah, just this little corner. So just so we get this corner, I think we got that there. We'll lower the planter and turn it on. There's no point here, but right here. Yeah, there we go. We got that side done. So lift it and turn it off again. That's it, I believe. I think we're done with the rice planter. Not. Let's check this out. So we got hotspots, farmland, create jobs, active workers, crop types, and growth. So crop types. Yeah, that's good. We use this menu. So we got fields 30 and 31 are complete. Those are our rice fields. I don't know why they didn't label these like 2 different fields. They are 2 different fields, so why would you not number them differently? But anyway, that's done. Field 28 is complete. 27 is being worked on. So we can take this price after. Put it away till next time we need it. But before we do that, let's try that thing again and just kill my curiosity. We may have to wait until it's completely empty, but I'm going to see if it lets us refill. It doesn't. Why? Does it have to be folded to refill? Where's the covering? You guys know what I'm doing wrong here? Is there something that something I'm not seeing, something I'm not doing right? But I'm not seeing the option to refill the planter. Whatever, no matter what I do, if I press L1, L1 doesn't give me any option. R1 doesn't give me the option. L1 and R1 doesn't give me the option. What is the deal here? Why can I not refill? It doesn't work when I go this way. Weird. This is weird, guys. The full transition on time to close of toggle map view. Obviously, nothing to do with that. We'll put this away for now. Whoops, I'll pick that up in a minute. But we will put that away after. Pick up object. Put that away and then deal with it when we'll deal with it when it's completely empty. I'm hoping at that point that it doesn't give us a hard time. We'll fold it. I'm thinking I got a setting somewhere. I got something open that shouldn't be open. Oh, welcome to my channel. If you got a minute, if you could hit like and subscribe, that'd be fantastic. I appreciate everybody who does that for me. Any support you give to the channel is greatly appreciated. Alright. We're gonna skip over to, might as well push this cart in. Or this bicycle, whatever you call this thing. Might as well push that in there. We'll check on this worker, see how he's doing. Again, for anybody who's just joining, I'd like to let you know that we, on this channel, we do giveaways to our subscribers. So every once in a while, we give an award, some kind of prize, something we give to our viewers or subscribers. If you are an active subscriber, it doesn't we don't usually make it too hard to make yourself able to win the prize. We usually all we ask is that usually you like something, you subscribe to the channel, and sometimes comment something somewhere. And we make it pretty easy, and all we ask is that you subscribe. So if you want to be eligible to win, that's the way to do it, is subscribe to this channel. We put out quite a bit of content. We're going to put out a lot more over time. And if you don't want to miss out, that's a great way not to miss out. So once this guy here completes what he's doing, we will decide what we are doing next. But he's pretty much all we're waiting on is this guy here. Alright, this guy's done. So we're going to take this cedar, put it away. This is the next step. I think things are coming along, guys. They're coming along. Looking good. Alright, we'll put this in there right beside our cultivator, like we always do. Like I said, I think we need to find ourselves a different storage area, something. We need to change this setup here. I'm not liking the way this is. We'll work towards that maybe in the future. For the time being, we'll leave it because we can't really afford to do anything different right now. But I'll leave this. I'm not even going to worry about pushing it too far back, because for now it is good right there. Park this guy just right here. Right here. That's good there. Alright, we're going to take a bit of a walk around, just take a look at things. Take a peek at what we got going on here. So this field here is done. It's planted. It's good to go. That one there is good. So these are all looking good. All looking good. Oh, geez, got my the water in my boots here. Okay, we got those. Those are good to go. We got the other two planted. I think right now is a that might be as good a place as any to take a minute. Take a bit of a break here. What we got here? Pellets. Got no pellets here to be moved. We got no pellets over there to be moved. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Water. What is I was told that we should be watching the water levels on the rice. But what if I go here to interact? It won't let us do anything else, so I don't see what they're talking about. We can't really put more water in there. That one there looks to be full right to the edges. This one here is full to this edge, but this edge here could use more. This one here looks like it's pretty full right to the edges too. So I'm not really sure. This is all rice is very new to me, as it is to a lot of people. But on that note, I think what we're going to do here is we're going to take a quick break. I will be back on yet this evening. This is not the end of the live streams of Gamer for Life for today. But I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to get myself something to eat. See if I can get some something into my system here. And then we will be back. For those of you who have subscribed, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching the channel. And for those of you who haven't, thank you for being here as well. But if you could hit that like and subscribe, it would be really great for the channel. And it would help me out a bunch. So if you could do so, just takes a minute to do. It helps me in a big way. And on that note, I will see you guys in the next one.